Okay, hola, hola, buenos dias. What's up, Rancho fam? My name is Miss Vargas, and I am one of the instructional coaches and Spanish teachers here on campus. And I was asked to make a quick video to show you and you and you and you back there, students, how to create your sessions on Flex Time Manager for office hours. So let me go ahead and share my screen, and I'll show you how to do that. So here goes, share my screen and my sound, share. All right, this feels way too much like distance learning, right? Okay, so we're gonna go to flextimemanager.com. I think this part probably isn't super difficult, or this isn't the part where we're getting confused. So flextimemanager.com/login. All right, so number one, we need to make sure we are logging in with Google, always with Google, and that you are currently signed in on your Chromebook with your valverde.edu account. So that's number one. So if you notice me, it's taking me Adriana Vargas, A Vargas at valverde.edu. That is the one I select. So if you're using this with your personal email, it's not going to work. It's got to be your Valverde email. Okay, so you might notice that my landing page looks a little different than yours because I have teacher and admin access, but I'm going to pretend to be a student. Anybody want to shout out their name? Can I be you for a second? Okay, I'm going to choose a student that I know. And so I hope I don't make him Maldonado. I hope I don't make him, oh no, not Luna. Wait, sorry, time out. Not going to be that student. I'm going to be Abel Maldonado. Going to be you right quick. So I'm going to pretend to be a Rancho Verde student so that I can model what this looks like on your end. Okay, so thank you, Abel. You don't know it yet, but I'm using your account to show the whole school how to do this. Okay, so students, when you log into Flex Time Manager, it probably looks something like this. All right, so a couple of things I want you to notice so you're not confused. First, you'll notice over here, top left corner, it has the date. Now today, when I'm at the moment that I'm recording this video is Wednesday, September 28th. Probably when you see this, it is not going to be that date. But you need to, first of all, anytime you're scheduling your office hours, you need to make sure you're on the right date. And to help with that, I also think that it's a good, so if you just hit these buttons, you can change the date. So I can see that this student right here, they are currently being registered, priority registered to join this teacher session. I also want you to notice the colors. So down here at the bottom, you'll notice that there's different colored rosters. So if it's in this purple, pink, depending on what colors you see, then that means you don't have a choice. Your teacher is requiring you to be there. You must be there. You don't have a choice. The same happens if it was this dark blue color, required roster, you also don't have a choice. But if it's in any of these other colors, you do have a choice of where you can go for office hours. Another tip is if you notice here to the top right, you have different ways to see the days that you're signing up. I think that the best view is not this day one, but actually go by the week. So if you choose week, you can see where you are for the week. So again, this student, and notice the colors. Here the student had a choice. They had the option to join this teacher. Here in pink, they had the obligation, or they were required to join this teacher priority roster. Now, if you notice, obviously we don't have we do have office hours today, so this student will be here. What if we want to check for next week or any week from here on out? All you have to do is think about these two options. So think about your view. I definitely recommend being in the week view. I also recommend taking a look at the dates over here. So if we go to next week, this is what it's going to look like when you need to sign up again for office hours. So as you know, office hours are happening every week. Every Monday and Tuesday, you will be asked to hop on flextimemanager.com and you will have to choose which sessions. So this this student has a choice. Notice this. He has two choices. So this is an optional roster. It's in brown. The student can choose to join Mr. Baker in study hall or join Mr. Lopez. Now, in this case, the student does have to check. You have to hit that check mark. If you don't hit the check mark, you have not registered. So if you are like this student where you have options, you need to choose one, make a choice, make a choice. So you need to actually check one of the boxes and that will enroll you in that teacher's session. Now I will say this, if it's this brown color, that's an optional roster. That means your teacher is inviting you like, hey, Maldonado, Mr. Maldonado, you can join me, but you don't have to. I'm inviting you. Let's say this student is not interested in going to either one of these because maybe, I don't know, they have an interest of going to a club or seeing a different teacher that they're struggling with or just want a different experience. They could choose to join either one of these, or you could hit join activity. So if you join activity, this is where you get to shop. You can shop around and see the sessions that your teachers have created. Now, you do need to make sure that you sign up with a teacher that you actually have. So I know that this teacher actually has Mr. Way, for example. So maybe I want to hang out in construction. I want to take some extra time working on my project. Cool. So I simply click here and I can join Mr. Ways. So that's how you would join. Same thing for Thursday. Now here, again, it's a brown roster. So he could choose to join Mr. Baker or not. Maybe he doesn't want to go to Mr. Baker. Maybe he wants to do something else. So again, you would hit join activity, and this is how you would join. All right, so I hope that helps out. Stop share. I hope that helps out. Second period teachers, please make sure you walk around and actually see that the students are in fact enrolled, because they might think that they did it, but they might have done it incorrectly. So at this time, thank you so much, second period teachers. We appreciate you. Thank you for being our MVPs. You can walk around the room and make sure that every student is in fact registered for office hours for today, Thursday, September 29th. Thank you so much. Adios.